How do you recover from a broken heart? It is such a deep question that I got from one of my coaching clients today. And it's very off topic when I normally speak about business and how to grow your business, set goals, but it's also about growing. We're always on this journey of becoming something more, something better. And if we're not growing in business, then we're growing in our personal life, in our spiritual lives, in our relationships. But the one thing it all has in common is that if we aren't whole on the inside, nothing is truly gonna stick. So your business growth is always going to feel like effort, like pushing, like striving, and it's about getting that healing and completeness from within so we can show the light from without, even if that's in your business or in your personal life or whatever that you've set your mind to accomplish this year. And it really hit me on a personal level because that was me for a very long time, and it was because of how I viewed myself and the limiting beliefs of myself, that I wasn't worthy of a wholesome and strong relationship, that I wasn't worthy of somebody who would put me first. All those things will lead to us settling for less and staying in toxic relationships way longer than we should, and letting people get away with way more than they should, because we are not honoring ourselves, because we are not seeing how valuable we truly are. So I told him there's two different aspects on how to overcome this broken heart or trust issues. Whether your partner has cheated on you, whether your partner has lied to you, or it can even be a parent. In my case, my parents not holding up to their promise of staying with me and providing for me and taking care of me led me to already have trust issues when I was really young, and then going into relationships that would just be like added on, and then the scars being deepened by people not being honest or cheating on me or just not treating me the way I deserve. And I'm not putting the blame on them because I let them get away with that. But it took me a long time to realize that. So what I said to my client on how to overcome it, it's always a choice. Whether it is, some people are gonna hate me right now, but whether it is depression, whether it is any other type of addiction, food, alcohol, drugs, or whether it is such things as unforgiveness, resentment, trust issues, it's all about a choice. And I'm not saying it's an easy choice. You're not going to choose to forgive and move on and that's it done. That takes years and sometimes a lifetime to truly get it right. But it doesn't mean we can't make that choice today. So I first said, you're going to have to ask God and invite him into those places that are painful and that need healing, because oftentimes those ugly or dark places are the ones that we love to hide from God. And it's so silly why we even try, because he knows even those places. He created us before we were born. So it's a silly concept of trying to hide away, but that's what we do. If we do something wrong when we're younger, we hide it away from our parents, and that's what we do with God as well. So give those places to God, invite him in, and tell him honestly that you are hurting, because he already knows. So there's no point in putting up a brave face. And sometimes the church kind of leads into that, or us saying, oh, we can't voice negative things. We can, as long as it's in a positive mindset of healing, to say, okay, God, I'm so hurting and down right now. I don't know where I'm going to go up, but I know that you are here with me. So please be here with my with healing, move into those places that are hurting, and help me find healing and forgiveness, and help me to move on. So the one side is really inviting God into that, and then asking for prayer and direction for your new partner, that it's a better partner that you can fully trust. Because if God puts somebody in our lives, they're not going to dishonor and distrust and cause us to distrust them. And then secondly, like where coaching would come in, is we do something called a soul retrieval, where we actually get your subconscious to revisit the series of events, or if it's one traumatic event, and we find the learnings in it. And you're probably thinking right now, like, what do you mean? How is there a learning in somebody hurting you? But there is purpose in pain. God sometimes allows us to go through these things so we can learn and build our characters and actually get empowering learnings from it. So in coaching, we actually take about 20 to 40 minutes with a closed eye exercise, and we actually revisit that so we can get that part of our souls back. If you know Gestalt theory, that's also that we are responding to things in the past because a part of our soul gets stuck in that emotion, in that trauma. So we go back and we take the empowered learnings from it, and then because we got something from it, we can now honestly thank it. And when we can thank a situation or see that even in the darkest places that God was there with a reason, then we can see it for what it is, and it actually loses its power over us. That power that the darkness has, we can then release by saying, okay, I understand now that it happened for a reason. I see what I got out of it, and it can still hurt and it can still be unpleasant. And even in my life, I would rather choose like not to have gone through some of the things I've gone through, but I see the person I became because of it. So because of that, I can thank it for it, and truly appreciate that part of the experience, and move on and take those learnings with me and step past it. And I'm not saying that it will completely heal all your trust issues, but it is a beginning that, when chosen consistently over time, will create a new environment where you can trust your new partner or whoever you go into a relationship with, and just slightly lower those walls, because you know that God is guiding you into that new relationship, and He will prevent you from stumbling once more and getting hurt. So I hope that was helpful for you if you feel like you've been hurt or betrayed or mistreated in the past, and you just really are struggling to lower your walls and build genuine relationships. So I truly hope that helps. And if you want some more information on soul retrieval and how that works, just send me a DM, and I would love to chat to you on how that works. Have an awesome day.